and I'm at the Slapstick Festival in Bristol, and I'll be chatting to comedy legend Harry Hill.
Well, you're watching ITV News in the West Country with Alex and Ellie.
You certainly are. Thanks so much for joining us this Thursday evening. Still ahead before 6:30, Louisa is at the Slapstick Festival. You wouldn't know it, would you? In Bristol. Oh, here we go.
Look at that.
Well, it's not just a special appearance from Laurel Hardy this evening. Join me later in the programme when I'm going to be speaking to comedian Harry Hill. Here we go.
We could have just stayed on that.
I know, she could just fall over at the end of it. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
And Charlie, though. Now, for more than 20 years, Bristol's Slapstick Festival has been celebrating the golden age of silent comedy and its ongoing influence on modern humour.
Yes, and it is back this year with special guests sharing their audiences their favourite slapstick stars. Now, among those who are making an appearance are Lee Mack, Alexei Sale, and the high-collared TV burp star Harry Hill, who we'll hear from in just a moment. But first, Louisa Britton is at the Bristol Aquarium, where some of the events are taking place, at least. Louisa, that was brilliant before. Now we want more.
Yeah, just had a bit of a dance with these Laurel Hardy reenactors, which is just part of the Slapstick Festival. They're going to be welcoming people here as they arrive. Of course, one of the special guests this evening is Harry Hill, who's going to be doing an event this evening. Harry, he's just over here. Hello, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry,
no, that's all right. Tell us a little about why you're involved with the Slapstick Festival.
Well, I'm a big fan of visual comedy. A lot of my stuff is visual, and when I grew up, these sort of films, Laurel and Hardy, the silent films, Abbott, well, not so much them. Anyway, used to watch them on, used to be on TV a lot, and now that you never see them on TV, so the only way really to keep them alive is events like this. And I think, their comedy is timeless. Kids love it, old people love it. So it's worth coming, yes.
Absolutely.
Still really funny.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a screening this evening. There's a couple of shorts and a full-length film too.
Yes.
You told me this earlier, so hopefully that's correct.
Yeah. I'm introducing two Laurel and Hardy films, two shorts, 20 minutes each, and then we're watching a longer film, which is my favourite Laurel and Hardy film, Sons of the Desert.
Ah, so you can tell us which one it is, because it was secret on the website.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Yeah. Well, there's no one here anyway. Look.
And how much have they kind of influenced your work? Because obviously, like you said, there's a lot of comedy in what you do.
Yeah, I don't know, not directly, but all this stuff has an effect, I guess. I mean, a really good visual gag is like watching a ballet or looking at a great piece of art. I think because there's something really just elegant about it, and yeah.
It's a big part of what you do as well, like your podcasts and all the other stuff that you've been involved with over the years.
Yeah, I'm essentially quite a visual comic. Yeah,
absolutely. I have to ask you as well about The Masked Singer, because obviously you've been unveiled as Red Panda very recently. How did you kind of keep that under wraps for such a long time?
Yeah, I'm not a natural liar, but fortunately my wife is. I found out my wife's actually a very good liar. So I would just, if the kids asked, I'd just say, ask your mother. They'd say, where are you going? And she said, he's going off to record a pilot for Alan Carr. I mean, I don't know where she got that from.
Do you have to pretend to have a different voice, that sort of thing, to kind of masquerade your identity?
Yeah, it was that was, you do have to actually keep it, see, you can't tell anyone really. You can tell one or two people. And then when it went out on Saturday, the problem I had is that none of my friends watch it, so it's still a secret as far as.
Well, it's not a secret for our viewers this evening, anyway. And what do you hope people take away from this evening and the event?
Well, I just think the only way you can find Laurel and Hardy now really is to look on sort of YouTube. All the stuff's probably there on YouTube. And so go and find out about them. They're still really, really funny. Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Harry.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you. And there's lots of other events across this week, and the Slapstick Festival ends on the 8th of February, which is Sunday.
Wow, Louisa, thank you so much. That's just brilliant.
He doesn't change a bit, does he?
He needs some friends who are going to watch The Masked Singer, I say.
Yeah.
And also, you're going to be there.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be there on Saturday with Lee Mack at the
Nice.
Bristol Beacon as well. How cool is that, Charlie? Interviewing Lee Mack about not going out, but it is sold out, sadly.
Yeah, very, 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 very cool. The weather's no like a